then when you're done, just close the binders. And then we'll
That's why therapy doesn't work. I gotta set it up. Please.
All right, I'll just say it. He's a classic shooter.
It's true. I didn't want to say it, but that's exactly what everyone thinks.
Wait, you think this kid is capable of...
Yes, absolutely. Why do you think I got in touch with you guys? Why do you think we're here discussing?
I thought we were going to discuss a troubled student. That's the word you used, troubled.
I think I said trouble, as in this kid is troubled. I mean, look at the profile. Painfully socially awkward, totally isolated, delusional, he thinks he's a great writer, obsessed with violence. Oh, and this is the scary part. Most likely, no history of documented mental illness. And he's probably committed 0 crimes. He could just waltz into a Walmart and arm himself to the teeth.
Don't you think that's a little...
You don't know, you're not the one who flunked it. The fact is, when he comes to school loaded for bear, I'll be the first stop.
But there are violent screenplays, movies. I mean, there's a whole genre.
Yeah, and poetry, is that a violent genre too?
I'm just saying his writing's disturbing, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily.
You're right, it doesn't. Every semester I've got kids working on horror stories, war stories, gang stories. The body count by the end of the year is obscene. If I thought just writing about violence meant that a kid was violent, 1, I'd be stupid, and 2, I'd think most of my students were homicidal. But this kid is different. Even if I'd never read a single word he wrote, just looking at him, being around him, it's obvious he's not normal. I mean, you've seen him. Do you think he's okay?
So tell the school, tell the authorities.
Tell them what? We think this kid might be up to something dangerous?
Tell them he needs help, that he needs to be evaluated, like professionally.
Did you hear Genevieve? She tried.
They said the only way is for him to voluntarily commit himself. The question is, does he pose a threat to himself or others? I say yes.
I say hell yes.
But proving it, it's impossible.
But what about family? Has anyone tried to get in touch with them?
How? It's not like he's going to give us their names or contact info. The school has it, but it's personal. They're not going to share it.
So what do we do?
Well, maybe you could try talking to him.
Me?
He is in your class now.
You mean he's my problem now?
He's our problem. He's the school's problem.
I'm just saying, maybe you could get through to him a little.
I'm not a therapist.
But you guys have stuff in common. Not psychologically, but you know, a background.
We're not saying do an intervention, but maybe you could get him to talk, get the names of his parents, his family. Then we could get in touch with them and let them know he's not okay.
Yes, that's it. Get someone to pay attention to him.
Because whether you agree with us or not, it's obvious this kid needs some kind of help, medication or therapy or something. It's not normal to not talk ever. It's not normal to be that isolated. It's not normal to be that sad.
And angry.
It isn't? I mean, isn't it?
Well, at least get him to drop English as his major. You can do that.
That'd be great. Make him comp size problem.
Did you two ever think maybe it was good he had writing as an outlet? That maybe by writing down all the shit in his brain, it keeps him from acting out? I mean, what if he's totally harmless and we're just being paranoid and irrational?
Then good, I hope so. If I'm wrong and we do nothing, he'll just go through life kind of sad and messed up, basically, as you say, harmless. He'll continue to take English classes, spreading his particular brand of joylessness throughout the department. He'll try to be a writer, and then finally one day he'll wake up to the fact that he's a completely talentless hack. And he'll take stock of his life, his empty, lonely life, and probably kill himself. It's like the good version. The bad is all the same stuff, except he doesn't just kill himself. He takes as many people with him as possible.
All I know is something's wrong with him. Something very wrong. And I don't know, maybe 10 years ago that wouldn't have worried me so much. Like, there are broken people, always have been, always will. But now, it's like they've been given ideas. There used to be stuff you couldn't imagine happening, but now you can. Maybe that's what scares me. The thing out there that we haven't imagined yet because we can't imagine it. But the broken ones can.
I've taught screenwriting in correctional institutions. I've been in rooms with gang members, guys who've done shit, guys who are serving time for murder, assault. But I sit down and I talk with them and we can connect. eye contact. For all that they've done, there's still a humanity and animating force behind the eyes. Not this kid. Not ever with this kid. This kid scares me. And if you had any sense, it'd scare the fuck out of you too.